Hello students, welcome to my channel. This is Anamika Talukdar and today I am here with another new chapter from Democratic Politics, that is chapter 2, Constitutional Design. So here we will get about how India made the constitution, how we got freedom in the country and after the constitution was made, and then we will get one example of South Africa, how people of South Africa, they fought for the freedom, they protested for it and they could bring freedom in their country. So I am starting with the example so that you can understand and you can take inspiration that even after a lot of suffering, a lot of torture which they were facing during the time when they were under the colonial party, and but then also they choose the path of non-violence and they brought freedom in their country. So the example is starting with a very nice paragraph which I really like, and it was said by Nelson Mandela. So I think you must have known who Nelson Mandela is. I'm going to tell you about him after the example, but what did he say? Let us know it. So I'm reading it as the lines will have to be same to same what he said. So it's a very nice paragraph, listen to it. I have fought against white domination and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to achieve, but if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. So it's a very nice paragraph which was said by Nelson Mandela, and from this paragraph only you will come to know what did he want. He never wanted violence. He wanted freedom in his country by non-violence, and he also wanted that all the people, regardless of caste, race, creed, color, he wanted that all people they live equally in the country, and for that equality he was ready to live peacefully and with harmony with all the people, and also for that equality he was ready to die if he had to die. So it happened that Nelson Mandela, for fighting for his own people, for fighting for his own country, he was treasoned. Now the meaning of treason is betraying one's own country. So Nelson Mandela, for treason, he was put in prison. Now the meaning of treason is betraying one's own country. It means if I betray my own country, if I betray India, then it will be called as treason, which I already mentioned. The meaning is already mentioned is one of the video of French Revolution. So Nelson Mandela, he never betrayed. He only fought for the people of his own country. He fought for his country. But according to the colonial party which was present there in the South Africa, according to them, Nelson Mandela treasoned his own country, and for that he was put in the prison for 28 long years with his other 7 friends. So all of them, they were put in the prison of Robben Island, where the dangerous prison was present. There they were tortured in different ways and they were put for a long time. So now I'm going to tell you who had a colonial party in South Africa before the freedom. Now in 1994 they got freedom, but before that there was a colonial party from Europe. So that was the white minority. They were white people from Europe and they started the colonial rule in South Africa. Now when they started the colonial rule, then they introduced one system, and that was apartheid. Meaning of apartheid system was, it was racial discrimination and segregation, separation of people on the basis of color, creed, race, etc. So white people were put in the superior list and all other people. As the black people, they were the majority in the country. They were 2/3 of the people and they were considered as the inferior people. So they were segregated. Segregated means they were separated from the white people. Not only black, even colored people were also segregated. And colored people were the Indians. So Indians were considered as colored, and according to that system, these black people and colored people, they were not allowed to go to the public places. They were not allowed to use the bus, taxis, markets, theaters, swimming pools. So all these public places were restricted for the black and colored people. Only the white people could use those places. So that was apartheid system. For this system, the black people and the colored people, they were discriminated. And not only this much, they were tortured in different ways. they were considered as only the workers, the inferior people. In their own places, South Africa was the country of the black people, but in the country they were only not allowed, whose country it was, they were only not allowed to travel properly, they were not allowed to work properly, they were not allowed to go to different places. So it was very difficult for them, and so the protest and struggle of the people started. And there was, at that time, there was one organization who took the initiative and who did the freedom struggle, and that was African National Congress, ANC. So this was the umbrella organization who took all the people under it, and they were fighting for getting the freedom. So it happened that the colonial party no longer could control the people, black people and colored people. At last they had to agree for making the South Africa as a free country. So at last it happened that Nelson Mandela and all other his prisoners and the friends, all of them, they came out as free men in the country back. And finally 26 April 1994, South Africa became a free country, an independent country, where Nelson Mandela became the first president of South Africa. But even after becoming the first president of South Africa, he did not want to punish the white people for what they did to black people. He appealed, he requested to all his citizens to live peacefully with harmony with all the people. According to him, he only wanted non-violence in the country, and according to him, he wanted that all people, regardless of caste, creed or race, all men, women, children, black, white, all of them, according to him, he wanted that they should get equal rights, equal freedom in the country, no matter even if they were from black or from white minority. So it was his request to his people, and he was even the president who made the constitution in such a way that it became one of the finest constitution in the world. It took 2 years for the people of South Africa to make the constitution. The people, those who were behind in making the constitution of South Africa, they discussed and debated for 2 long years, and after that the South African constitution was made, and that constitution gave equal rights to everyone and became one of the finest constitution of the world. So from this example and the story of South Africa, we get inspiration that even after choosing the path of non-violence, they could get the freedom, and they gave equal rights to everyone without discriminating anyone. Even though they were tortured by the white minority, Nelson Mandela and his people, they did not want to punish any of the people, and they lived together happily. So South Africa was also called a rainbow nation. So this is all about the South Africa's example. Next topic we will get about India, that how India made the constitution, as it was not easy for Indian people also to make one of the best constitution of the world. Our constitution is also regarded as one of the best constitution. So we'll get to know about it. But for today, this much only. And if you have any doubt regarding whatever I explained and gave you the example of South Africa, then you can ask me in the comment section. I hope you like the part which I explained today and give me feedback. So for today, thank you very much.